Knoebels we're live for the final weekend of Hallo-Fun Weekends. We're going to just walk around the park today and take a look at what all decorations they have here and also see what kind of food offerings they have. We did a preliminary walk around the park to take a look at the kind of decorations they have. They have way more here than we were expecting, so there's a lot to look at. So if you're watching this live, we really appreciate it. If you're watching the replay of the live stream, we appreciate that too, so thanks for tuning in. So without further ado, I'm going to flip the camera around and turn on the comments. So feel free to comment. I'll be reading them and letting you and responding to your comments. There we go. Okay. As you saw, this store here is nicely decorated already. I couldn't really get a good shot of the witch on top, but that's pretty cool. Not sure which way to go. There's a lot of stuff to look at, I guess. Since we're right here by Phoenix to start, so we'll go here by the Phoenix Junction. You can see they have spider webs all over the place and a giant spider to go with it back against the back wall. I love the chandelier they put up that they coated in spider webs back there. That's pretty awesome. Actually, it looks like they have two spiders here. They have the orange one against that back wall and the green one over here.
Dawson, hold on tight.
You can tell it's going to be a crowded day because they have every window open in here too. The novelty shop over across from what is the log flume during the regular operating season, they turned into a Halloween sort of souvenir shop of sorts. They have some of the old stuff that they always have there, but they also have some Halloween themed hats and such. I like this little figure creeper they have. That's pretty cool. The photo spot where you would pick up your photos from the log flume is temporarily Fretful Photos. More creeper on that sign too. It says Hallo-Fun Weekends. I like that they took the time to change that out. Skeletons hanging off the barbecue sign. All these jack-o'-lanterns. I really love these inflatable decorations they have all over the place. This is pretty cool. This one's one of my favorites here that I've seen so far. We haven't seen much of the park yet today, but of what we've walked by already, I'm a big fan of this one. It's a good use of the log flume space, putting that giant jack-o'-lantern up there. The mining museum over here. There's a random giant eyeball. Looks like there's actually two giant eyeballs on top and one of them deflated.
Have you ever done the ride?
That's kind of a shame. It would have looked more like a face if they were both up there. I see what they were going for. Now it just looks kind of weird. They have one random eyeball sitting on top of their museum. They also have this skeleton with a lantern over here on the left. It has some kind of sign on it. I wonder if the sign got turned around. It doesn't look like it has any text on the sign. Yeah, I bet this looks cool at night. Unfortunately, can't read that sign. I wish I knew what it said. Let's see if there's anything noteworthy back here. My Black Diamond. They put a wounded skeleton in this chair. That's fun. Hurt his head, his hand, and his knee. I guess we know why he's a skeleton right now. Poor guy. Oh, almost walked right by this. So there are some good decorations on Black Diamond. Look at this guy, that's awesome. That's one of the creepier things they've had here. They don't really have a lot of creepy decorations since it's intended for families, but Black Diamond itself is a little bit of a creepy ride, so I guess it's understandable putting that there. Really good crowd, and this is a popular coaster anyway, so you can see how far back this line of people's going. Yeah, you're right about that. These lines are crazy. I guess we won't be checking out Black Diamond. Take a quick minute. Once I get to the back of this line, I think I want to make a quick U-turn and go look at the eagles. I've actually never, I knew there were eagles here, but I've never actually gone to look at them. So I want to take a look real quick. I see a sign behind me now that actually points you to the eagles. Never noticed it before. I guess I've never come this far behind Black Diamond. Let's see where I can go where I'm not going to be in people's way. Looks like there's two of them in there. I don't know how many eagles they have in total, but there's two out there right now. I don't know how I miss this every time I've been here. It's a nice little habitat they have here. Alright, well they're not very active right now, so I'm going to get going. But that was cool to see. Let's see, down this way looks like some houses and some picnic pavilions. I need to go and try to get back towards some more fun stuff. Oh, here's some more fun stuff over here. So let's head that way. The backside of one of their stages is over here behind the gravity ride. There should be a show going on right now, but I can't hear it. You would think we were close enough you'd be able to hear it, but I don't hear anything.
I don't know that they're
The Super Roundup, that's what Knoebels calls their version of that ride. I couldn't remember what they called it. Paradrop decorations. They have someone riding, and they have a ride operator, but he's kind of lost his head, so unfortunately this probably isn't the best time to ride it, especially when there's someone trapped in the works. Okay, the show is going over here. It's very quiet. Can't even really hear it until you're up on top of it.
That looking out, we escaped the wolf. And we won't. The people in town chased him into a storm, but now you're. Oh! Woo! There. Well, no, we would have been gone, but we had too much fun. I think I did remember telling me those happy stories. Oh, I didn't blame her too. Those old can be very wise, but they're not always right. The pets didn't like folks like us. Some didn't like me when I wore a suit. Some didn't like me when I wore a dress. But everyone loved me when I took the stairs. I thought I really didn't care for today. But look at me now. Did you ever argue with your father? He wouldn't like me wearing fancy scarves either. I still wish my dad was here now. It's been a wonderful time, but I have to find him. I want to go home. We're sure there's a way. Let's get in Pink. Pink? Where are you? Dad, are you there? This is about to get interesting. Me encanta el drama de todo esto.
Okay, let's get going. That was pretty cool though. The character that looked like she was supposed to be floating from back there, she really looked like she was floating. Those strings are hidden really well. That was cool. That was a neat effect. They have a couple of other shows here, but they're really musical numbers, and I don't think YouTube would appreciate me showing them on the live stream. They would probably take the stream down, so I'm going to be actively trying to avoid those. Unfortunately, I would love to put them on here, but I don't think I could or should. The Laser Command game out here has a bunch of zombies out in front because, as you can see, they changed it for the time being to a zombie elimination game. That's a smart use of the lasers. Even their recycling is themed. They have a bone recycling truck here right now. Not surprisingly, on the last weekend before Halloween, the Haunted Mansion is very busy. The line's coming out the entrance. You would think because it's the Haunted Mansion and we're close to Halloween, they would go all out and decorating and having all kinds of, special things. And I hate to disappoint you. No, I'm just kidding. It's actually very well decorated. Have to get around this line before I can show most of it. Excuse me.
There's no point in
Let me see if I can get around all these people. And keep in mind that the Haunted Mansion is separately ticketed, so even if you buy an all-day ride wristband, you have to buy a separate ticket for this. And yet, despite that, this line is still out the door here. Let me see if the skeleton will talk to us.
Wait for the line to go down?
I do enjoy a good game of hide and seek, but it's been devilishly difficult to find somewhere large enough to hide. Do you mind throwing a blanket over me? Happy Halloween!
Can I turn this area into a little graveyard? Here lies Witch. She's dead. I like the zombie gnome they have in there too. And this one got trampled by the carriage. They have some semi-hidden decorations too. There's a skull up at the top of this. And then if you walk around the ticket booth, you come to this big thing. And then if you're in the line, which we're not going in because it's terribly long right now, but you can see there's a couple of witches here that you can see from the queue. Here's the big centerpiece decoration, another giant skeleton. He actually blinks. There's some kind of ghoul back here as you're first going into the house. I'm wondering if they added anything to the inside of the house. Barry M.E.D. That's a very Disney Haunted Mansion pun right there. Bloody arm saying keep out, trapped inside this container back behind the Haunted Mansion. This skeleton's holding a cotton candy. At least he has some sweets for the afterlife. They have a couple of animatronics back here. That's pretty cool. Pumpkin-headed scarecrow figure with a shovel. They did a great job decorating this area. I don't think the rest of the park is going to be able to top this, but there's still a lot more to visit. They also put Creeper on their photo advertisement back here too now.
Welcome to my home. Watch your step. I wouldn't want you to break home. But if you do,
That big skeleton's a lot of fun. They got some creepy things hanging off of the top of the spinning tin roof over here. Looks like they're flying. Most of the decorations are just little tiny knickknacks outside of what they've done around the Haunted Mansion, but every now and then there'll be something really cool. Most places, I'd say, if you throw up a bunch of little spirit Halloween looking decorations in various places, I'd call it a little bit lazy, but somehow for Knoebels it works. It's just the kind of park it is. It actually doesn't feel lazy, especially since there's so many of them everywhere. A lot of them are really funny, like the skeleton climbing up the old mill. I don't know how they got it to stay in that pose, but that's really cool. I love that. They have a couple of spirits hanging up the sides too. And can't get a good angle on it from here. There's one hanging off of there. And there's this one at the exit. Now we're heading back toward Impulse, which is at the front of the park. We're not really going in any kind of direction that makes sense, which is why I'm concerned that we'll probably miss something here or there. This park isn't laid out in the easiest way to navigate. I pretty much say that every time we're here. But I'm sure we'll see. If it's big enough and it's exciting enough, I'm sure we'll come across it while I'm live. Oh, cool. There's a photo spot over here. Shows you an example of your smartphone, how this picture actually works. You actually take the picture and then turn it upside down. I have to get Jen over here to get her picture taken. Or, well, at least to get videoed. Take a look at the carousel while other people are ahead of us. Are you going to go over here and stand there when we're finished? Don't want to film other people while they're taking their own pictures, so I'll just wait until they're done. Meanwhile, we'll see if we can see anybody grab the brass ring from the carousel. Oh, hey, the fishing pole is loose.
One of you put your head through there.
Okay, well, never mind then. You ready? Oh, hey. Just happened to stumble across things in my peripheral vision as I'm walking here. The old-time photo booth, which as I'm zigzagging through the park, I probably never would have come to if I hadn't seen this out of the corner of my eye here. They decorated nicely. Headless bride. They're even playing sound effects out here. People are funny. Here we go, Jen's booking it now. There we go. That's how it's supposed to look. And then you take the picture, flip it upside down, and then it looks like the giant fish is called Jen. And a fresh zombie. Sustainably harvested at Knoebels Hallo-Fun. Thanks for getting up there. See, I thought I saw something else over here past the old-time photos. Oh, look at all these lights hanging down here. I'm assuming this is for Christmas time when they do, what was it called? Joy Through the Grove, I believe. We've never done Joy Through the Grove either, so. Ah, I didn't even consider that this might be a photo spot. This bride has 4 arms somehow. That bride was like Goro from Mortal Kombat. Let's see how they decorated their stage for Hallo-Fun. They also have a Euro place over here, a Euro truck.
That's a serious joke. Yeah. Unless you saw the whole thing guy.
Knoebels Freight Show. Let's see. Today's Saturday, so they have 2:30, 4:30, 6 o'clock, and 9 o'clock shows. They have a bunch of marionette strings up at the top, so I'm wondering what they're going to do with those. That seems like it's a fun premise. Unfortunately, like I mentioned before, I don't think we'll be able to record that. So let's turn around. Think we should go back this way? Yeah, okay. I'm not trying to get individual people on camera, but as they're incidentally walking by, you can see they have some great costumes here. I'm really enjoying that.
Be careful. Be careful what you're doing. Okay. Whatever.
Like I said before, people are funny. Not a whole lot of decoration over here. They have more of these little hanging ghosts and pumpkin jack-o'-lanterns over here too. Here we go. Here's something fun. I like the skeleton sitting on the hay with the two tombstones. We're here just in time for this to get going on the satellite, which we still haven't ridden this ride. I remember last time we were live here, we received a comment that these ride vehicles are uncomfortable. But I still want to try it. Maybe next year. We're not planning on riding anything today, especially with the crowds being what they are. Jen's going to be making a quick stop at Candy Corners right here. So you can see on the side of the building, they have a couple of Haunted Mansion 50th themed food items. They have candy corn for $9 and also hot drinks in the souvenir cup for $9.50. And they have pumpkin spice caramel corn also for $9.50. I'm assuming she's probably going to get the pumpkin spice caramel corn since she loves pumpkin spice so much. But while she's doing that, I'll hang around this area and see if there are any other decorations. Seems like they kind of concentrated most of their Halloween decorations at the front of the park and over by the Haunted Mansion. Don't see really a whole lot back here, which is a little bit disappointing. I was hoping for a little bit more. There's my favorite building architecture at any amusement park, the loaf. I love that it's legitimately shaped like a loaf. I mean, it isn't just there for fun. That's such a unique building. I love it so much. Just hang out by the big pirate for a minute. Ooh. Okay, I've noticed something fun over here. Let's see. Looks like they have a stage in here with speakers, and then they have skeletons hanging down everywhere in there. Ooh, zoomed in too far. I love the... there we go. I love the backdrop that they have here. The full moon, and yet more skeletons hanging down. That's a cool backdrop to watch a concert.
I went the wrong way.
I wonder when they actually do their concerts over here. This is over here by the pizza place at the front of the park. I was trying to avoid getting extra people on camera unnecessarily. I think I ended up getting people on camera more. So I guess I won't be doing that again. This is still being used as a sort of learning experience. We still don't have very much experience going live, so I hope you can bear with us here.
Hey, Kai.
Let's see, where? Okay, she's almost at the front of the line, so she won't be too much longer. Now we can get a move on. I know it's nothing real special, but they took some time to put some pumpkins and hay bales at the base of a lot of the stores and restaurants over here. It's at least it's something festive. There's some more over here. So yeah, this event is completely family friendly. There's no haunted houses or any scare zones or anything else like the other parks that we've been visiting recently, but there are shows. It's mainly shows and decorations to look at here right now. I did see something really cool near the front, the main walkway strip through the front of the park that I want to take a look at after Jen gets her food.
I'll go by myself.
I go on it and
I wonder if I can get by everybody to get over the Cosmos curves over here. I don't think we can really get a good view of Cosmos curves from here. That's probably the best that we can get. I think that's probably a one and done for us. We rode that one time. I don't think we'll be riding that again. We're too old to be riding those really small coasters anymore. cider slush that's at this candy apple orchard stand. You can see the candy apple orchard is closed, but they're still offering the cider slush at candy corners. Maybe that's what Jen got. I know Jen's a big fan of that. Let me see. It looks like she got her drink. Let me see if I can find her now. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. I had a feeling that's what you were getting. The cider slush. Let me see. I want to see if I can remember where that cool display of the witches was. What? Is it this one? They put little skeleton decorations over here and a caution tape on their wall.
It's like a big company that makes, like, manufactures a lot of stuff. So
I don't know if I've ever looked up as I've walked by this to notice the Cosmo on the French fries holding the salt. I love the signs here. They're so hilarious. The exterior of the Alamo got to be all Halloween-y here while we're walking by. Hey, Dexter with a sneak peek of a shirt. I think the shirt is actually already out, so it's not really a sneak peek, but there's a nice picture of it. This is one of the most decorated restaurants in the park, which is good since it's at the front of the park. Constantly a lot of people waiting to get in this morning into the Alamo. There's a patch of pumpkins back here next to the cactus that's always here. Always have to film this cactus. That cactus is such a funny little mascot. Oh, the scavenger hunt for kids. You know, I'm a big fan of scavenger hunts, so just had to point that out. Unfortunately, this one isn't something that they allow adults to do, so won't be doing that. It's here for, I believe, ages 12 and under, I believe is what they said. This is a very photogenic shot right here. The Knoebels sign lined by two jack-o'-lanterns. As you're walking into what I'm guessing is the old entrance to the park. I'm not sure, but I could be wrong about that. But I really like that picture. And right next to that is what I was looking for. This is the coolest display I've seen so far. As much as I love the giant inflatable pumpkin that's over at the log flume. This is really cool. While they're taking their time taking some pictures, I'm going to go over this way for a little bit. Take a look at the jack-o'-lantern some more. We'll get back to the witches in a second. There we go. Oh, there's a fog machine in that cauldron. These look like things we could buy in the King's Dominion gift shop. I love that there's a toad statue down here talking about turning people into toads. This witch's mask needs a little TLC, but I still love that they have a little bit of animatronics at this park, despite the fact that the mask is a little askew. See, I think this area of the park is the only area that we haven't really spent a lot of time in today. Which is funny because it has my favorite coaster over here, Twister. I know anybody watching, a lot of people watching this will probably argue that point with me, the fact that I like Twister more than Phoenix, but I said what I said. Oh, they have a skeleton up here. It's almost like a scavenger hunt to find the skeletons across this park.
Where are you going to now? The new ride?
Another food cart over here. Let's see, iced tea, hot coffee. Are these cinnamon rolls? Cinnamon buns, yeah. A cinnamon bun cart. That smells really good. If this was available in smell-o-vision, I would turn it on right now because these smell great. Let's see, a vanilla frosting one, strawberry topped, peanut butter, walnuts, cream cheese, or plain. I'd eat any one of those. They've added some great food options this time of year. We just ate right before the stream started, and that's unfortunate because there's a lot of stuff I want to grab over here. They have a couple of decorations up on the poles that light up at night. They got this jack-o'-lantern here, and then in the pole in the distance they have a bat. We saw a couple of those also on the drive in to the park, so they're not just here, but they're not in very many places. While we're walking by it, I'm going to stop and take a little bit of a look at the map. I like to look at the map even though we've shown it before. If you've never been, you can see it's kind of sprawling. This area here, the red area, the blue, orange, and green over here, these are all picnic pavilions, so there's really nothing ride or entertainment related going on over there, but
Can I help you out?
no, we're just looking at the map. Thank you, though.
All right.
They have the Sploosh over here, but that's about the only actual attraction that they have in that area. But there are so many attractions here beyond the pavilions. It's really awesome. Oh yeah, over here is where the pool is. You can see Knoebels Crystal Pool. They have Fascination, which is a game. You just go in there and play for a while. We've never actually gone in. It's basically you just roll a ball down a little ramp and it'll land in a hole and you get points for the whatever hole it lands in. You try to score the highest amount of points. I'm not 100% clear on the rules, but it seems like it'd be a fun game to try once or twice. But yeah, that's a look at the map. You can see Twister and Phoenix are really close together here in the northwest corner. Ooh. I see something fun over by the Twister. Guess I'll be heading that way next. And I'm not talking about the Starbucks over here either. More fun than the Starbucks. I know it's hard to imagine something more fun than a Starbucks, but there's definitely something more fun than a Starbucks over here. Even more fun than this jack-o'-lantern hay bale, like the one we saw at King's Dominion and Knoebels. Actually, I think it was Knoebels where we saw that. I mean, Dorney. That's what I meant to say, Dorney. But anyway. Here's what I meant to look at.
Yeah, buddy. I want to do the Hallo-Fun here. Stand there. Look here.
Somebody likes cats. I'm still not sure whether somebody actually lives in this house, or if they use it for maintenance or what, but either way, I love the decorations. There's also a cat on top of the word boo back there, and I think the first O is made up of a jack-o'-lantern. That's really fun.
Somebody would get stressed or something. There's probably a little map.
They're going all out for the guests who walk by here. Twister is kind of tucked away, I guess. It's kind of hard to miss a giant roller coaster in the distance, but if you do miss it, it's easy to miss the walkway here. Here we go. Oh man, that's such a good ride. Let's see what else they have going on over here. That's big inflatable goes. I like what they've done with this area. It almost looks like an orange Jack Skellington. But not quite. Almost as good as that giant jack-o'-lantern as this ghost that's collected so much candy that he can barely lift his candy bag. Another inflatable, that's a cool one. I wish they sold that around here somewhere, it's really funny. There's some fog effects going on over there. Down they go. Needs more fog over here. I see they have some decorations up in the station too. That's cool they decorate the stations over here. Looks like the entranceway also has some decorations. Go over and take a look. Even though the Twister line isn't coming all the way out of the queue, I'm still afraid of how long it might be. Let me see what they have going on over here. Oh, this is a little creepy. There's some aliens in here. I guess this line is pretty long. I can't even really get over to this display to look at it closer, but not only do they have this display here as you're exiting, you exit through a blacklight tunnel that has more alien theming in it. That's pretty cool. Even Phoenix doesn't have this kind of theming. I like that a lot. Couple of spray painted jack-o'-lanterns. That one doesn't look like it's having a very good day. I've seen a bunch of these around the park. Dexter, Cosmo. They're all holding different food items. I'm wondering if these are for the scavenger hunt that they're doing. I'm not sure, but I have a hunch just because they weren't here last time we were here, and now they're here, and all of a sudden there's a scavenger hunt going on. I'm thinking that's probably what they're for. Yeah, this one's holding a pickle on a stick. That's Jen's favorite. Any character holding a pickle, she's automatically going to enjoy. They even did a little bit of decorating to the Starbucks, put some caution tape up on the windows. Some spider webs inside the building. Let's walk by Flying Turns and see if it's actually running today. Oh, hey, these are real corn stalks. They actually have corn inside the corn stalks. So it's good to know they're not artificial. Of course, we are in a pretty rural area, so it's probably not hard to come by actual corn stalks over here.
No comment.
I didn't know it was dropping from the tree.
Yeah, it was all coming out of the tree. It's all over you.
Let's see.
That's why you put in the menu now. That's why you guys put in the menu. Even like this, it was a black feeling.
I don't hear Flying Turns going. That's not a good sign. Oh. We'll swing around to the front of it. Oh, yeah, they're running empty cars right now, so that's good to see. Oh, Jen said there's people in them, okay. I didn't see that there was anybody in there, but that's good, they have it going. I should have guessed. I don't know if you can see from back here, but they put a skeleton inside of the old, actually two skeletons inside of the old ride vehicle. That's a lot of trouble to get inside there and put those skeletons in there, inside that glass case. Let's see how long it'll take them to let another car go. In the meantime, you can watch the boat swing by. Here we go, this should be fun. And then shortly they'll be coming around this way. Let's see, which way do they go? They go this way, right? Okay, thought so. Whee! Okay. I hope that was as fun for you as it was for me. Jen said it wasn't. It's such a great day out here for the end of October. I actually don't have to wear a coat. Probably shouldn't even be wearing long pants. I could probably get away with wearing shorts today. The weather's so good. 0 chance of rain. Oh, they updated this gazebo with some Halloween fun. And there's a cauldron back there. Back there. Another new food truck here. This one serving cheesesteaks and cheeseburgers and sausages. Jen's making sure that I point out all the new food. I almost walked right by it. Good looking meatball sandwich there for $10. They put some skeletons on the trees over here. And then they changed the game that's over at the end of this walkway to Creeper's Pumpkin Patch. At least I assume they changed it. We never walked this far down this road, so I'm not used to seeing what's down here. I like that sign a lot and the pumpkins that they put on the base of it. Almost makes me wonder if that's been that way because it seems too well done, too permanent. They also did a little bit of decorating around the stratosphere drop tower. And more skeletons around here. We're actually just in time. And for once it's not too sunny, so there's no glare. Still going up. Still going up. Up there. Wow, they drop immediately as soon as they get up there. There's no suspense building or anything. But now after that, back to why I came over here. This might be the most fun of all of the, if this is for the scavenger hunt, this might be the most fun of all the scavenger hunt items. They're using Creeper as one of them. And he's lifting the top off of his jack-o'-lantern. Yeah, the main reason I actually came over here was for this, the skeleton on the pole. Straighten that back up. One thing I really like about flying turns is that you can get a good view of the track from any direction as long as you're in the vicinity. It's very photogenic. Take one more quick look at flying turns while we're in the area, and then we'll move on. This area, if you're actually on the ride, this area is where the camera is. You can see the camera right up there. There it comes. Oh, that was quick. Not so much along this walkway, but this isn't a walkway people take too often, I would assume, despite the fact that it goes right by flying turns. Part of me was really hoping they would have put some Halloween decorations up on the Christmas shop. They didn't, but but they do have a big Joy Through the Grove ad on the walkway over here. They even put Dexter in a little Christmas caroler outfit. So at least that decoration is fitting for what kind of shop it is. Yeah, I like that Dexter right there.
Say goodbye, say thank you again.
You wanna go this way?
No.
There's a shooting gallery over here. It's $1 for 16 shots. We actually played this shooting gallery last time we were here. It's a lot of fun. The targets are different colors, and I was wondering if the different colored targets meant different things, but they don't. Regardless of the color of the target, it's all, you don't get any points or anything. They do have numbers down here, but it's not a score, it's just how many bullets you have left. Which are, I guess, laser shots. It's not really bullets, you're not actually firing on anything. I'm constantly amazed at how good the decorations and the games and everything are in a park this size. Oh, that's cool. Here's a look at just part of the line for flying turns. You can see it's incredibly long right now, which I don't really blame people for lining up. Our ride's not running all the time, so take advantage of it while you can. This is a cool little decoration. There's a lot of people around it, so I don't know if we'll be able to get a really good look at it, but happy harvest with the Knoebels. That's a bench you can sit on to have your picture taken. I don't want to stare at those people too long, but you get the idea. They put some goofy little bats on these trees. That's another one of Jen's favorite things, goofy looking bats. Anything Halloween related in the penny press? No, but there is the Haunted Mansion penny, but it's something that's always there. It's not specifically for this time of year. Oh man, poor Scarecrow. He's asleep on the job. How are you supposed to scare the crows away for sleeping? Oh, another really cool display right near right near that archway that we couldn't get a great look at. Other people are posing in front of it. I want Jen to get over there, but I'll let other people finish what they're doing first. Meanwhile, I'll take a look at the witch that's flying around the rotojet. I love that thing. That's a great use of the witch decoration. Ooh. Generator or something being really loud right now. And also the hydraulics on the rotojet being very loud right now. Right next to this, while we're here, there's a Bavarian nut shop. It's closed right now. They're selling Bavarian nuts at Stony Gables. I'm honestly not entirely sure where Stony Gables is. It's probably in the general vicinity of this area. But we've had some of their, what did we get, the pecans also? Jen's saying it's over this way. But I think we had the pecans from here one time, and they were really great. They have some good, I don't know, I can't speak for the cashews and the almonds, but the pecans are awesome. They also have the soft pretzel and the blue raspberry slush. And for the second time, people jumped in front of us, so I guess we'll just move along. Why does that keep happening? And this is why I want some Halloween decorations on the Christmas shop. They put some Christmas decorations on the creeper. He's eating a half dozen candy canes at once. It seems like a dream come true for me. Another Joy Through the Grove ad. We may or may not attend Joy Through the Grove. It's basically just a drive-through event, so that's not really something that's easy to hold a gimbal through, but we'll see what we can do. There's this big old skull at the top of Paratrooper, along with two skeletal birds. I'm not sure what kind of birds they are, but making good use of the space on top of the Paratrooper ride operation. Hey, Jen?
I know, I'm trying to get out all the people. We were going that way, I think.
Let's see, it seems like the photo opportunities always get super crowded when we're over there, and then as soon as we walk away, people go away. So,
I want to try that.
let's go back over here. Oh, this will give you an idea what the crowds are like here today. Always people waiting to stand here. There we go. Finally, Jen gets to sit in front of this display. Now, if these jack-o'-lanterns were real, they'd be really cool. It's a shame they're not all real, but it's still a great display. Jen selfie. I bet that looks really cool at night too. So, is there anywhere that we haven't been yet? So, yeah, I think the only place that we're missing is the very front of the park, which I don't think really had a lot of decorations, but we'll go over and take a look at Impulse, and then we'll probably be closing out the stream for the day. I wanted to say again, if you tuned in live, thanks a lot for tuning in live. If you're watching this on the replay, we appreciate you taking the time to watch the replay, and we hope you're enjoying the walk around of the park, seeing all the decorations they have up. Paratrooper also has some pretty cool lights around the exterior of it that I almost missed. Orange and green lights that look like a pumpkin. This pizza place over here we almost didn't see. It's got one of those big jack-o'-lantern hay bales out in the front of it. And it also has some skeletons and a giant spider on top. Big spider web over top of the pizza logo. They should have put the skeletons in the spider web, but I guess it's not sticky enough for them to hold. That's a cool display. I can't believe I almost missed that. I can't remember if I showed the top of the pirate ship. The top of the pirate ship has a few fun inflatables also. If we can navigate around everybody that's ordering food from it right now. This is the second time in a row that we've been here that the pirate ship has actually been open serving food after every other time we've come here prior. It didn't have any food. So maybe this is a trend, maybe it'll be open in the future. Oh, that's right, also, the entrance to the t-shirt shop is pretty cool too. We'll watch out for all the people that are here, but they have a cemetery entrance archway at the entrance to the shop. The windows have a bunch of creepers in them. And there's also the signpost here, Haunted Hollow.
All right, let's head out.
Let's see, the other side.
Pumpkin, whatever on the way out, and we're done.
Ghostly Lane and Cauldron Court. This cool little road sign with the crow with the lit up eyes. Oh, look at this. Is this a jigsaw puzzle? Jigsaw puzzle for the Haunted Mansion, 1,000 pieces. That's a really nice touch. Now these creepy masks from these wreaths to go along with all the creepers that are in the window. I kind of want to stop in the store to see how much the puzzle is and how much the creepers are. Okay, Jen's going to check for us. Meanwhile, I want to take a look at the top of the pirate ship. Skeleton pirate riding a dragon, and also a two-headed dragon. Skeletal pirate riding a dragon is something I didn't know I needed in my life. I hope somebody writes that novel or movie. That's a really cool concept. Whoever came up with that idea is a genius. Inside of the ship, the SS Jolly Trolley, you can see they have deep fried spider webs. What are the deep fried spider webs? I can't see without waiting in line. And the line's gonna take too long to get up there. The name sounds intriguing though.
You want to go on that roller coaster?
I'm assuming the top of this archway lights up at night. I almost wish we would have started the stream a little bit later so we could have seen everything lit up, but we have to have time to get home. Unfortunately, it's a little bit of a drive to get out here for us. They have a bunch of other 50th merchandise inside of there, including the t-shirts that we saw earlier that Cosmo was modeling. There's some decorations on the corn restaurant where Jen's favorite Cornelius is located. Backside has this skeleton in this tire. And there's also a skeleton hiding on the back of the SS Jolly Trolley. I wonder if the puzzle is hard to find. I know there's plenty of Cosmos in there. So Jen must be having a hard time finding some more puzzles. Maybe they're sold out.
They have a lot of shirts in there and stuff.
Okay, there we go. The 1,000 piece puzzle is $26.95, and Creeper is $12. Oh, Creeper is $12.95. Okay, so that's not too terribly bad. Puzzle's a little more than I was expecting, but Creeper is right around the good range there. Yeah, we might have to get both of those things at some point. They're too cool to pass up. Let's head toward the front of the park like we were going to do, which is this way. Jen and I are both getting turned around. Okay, here we go. One of these days, maybe on our 30th or 40th visit, we'll have the layout of this park down pat. We'll know exactly where to go. We both love this park, but we get lost so much in here.
You're brave, though.
See, we're headed back toward the Haunted Mansion. Man, people are having a time on the paratrooper ride. Wow. Well, the old mill line has exploded since we were here earlier today. as has the miniature golf over here to my right.
He did, yeah.
If you can see through the trees, Impulse is right straight ahead of us. We need to head that way to get toward the front of the park.
Hi, doggy.
It would have been cool if they would have put something spooky coming out of the water over here. Or over either side, it doesn't really matter. That would have been a nice touch. Oh. Is there something all the way down there? Oh, there's swans down there. Thought there was actually something scary down there. Okay, now that they're moving, I can tell if they're swans. So we'll keep heading forward toward Impulse. Over here by the carousel mural. I really like the artwork around this park. Whoever did all the artwork is great. It's like a salmon swimming upstream right now. I think we almost missed this. We didn't go by this earlier. Bride and groom archway. Yet another photo spot they have around here. Every photo spot is something you have to wait in line for. If anybody's come to this event earlier in the season, let me know if this is how the crowd is throughout the entire event, or if this is just this way because it's the last weekend prior to Halloween. I just noticed that there's a Christmas tree in the center of the pool right now. Over there, we walked by here earlier. I didn't notice that, but I see it now. The Christmas tree right there, right in front of Twister.
No, that's just.
So, walking toward the front of the park, there's a crazy line for the train, and they do have multiple trains, so that's nice, but it'll still take a while to board. That'll fill up several trains. Just happened to see, as I was walking by, happened to see Creeper with some cotton candy. I really like these displays they have littered around here. The cotton candy looks kind of strange, but overall the artwork's a lot of fun. They put a little upside down ghost on the side of the Merry Mixer saying boo. Why this ghost is upside down, I have no idea. But it gave me a good laugh, so it did its job. Well, I see why it's taking them so long to finish the Bayern curve. Everyone who was working on it's dead. That's kind of a shame. I hope they can hire some new employees soon. At least it's going to make a good light show at night, but I'd rather have some cars on there, have it running. I do like the skeletal decorations with the safety jackets, the safety vests on. That's a funny use of this area. I didn't even consider, I wonder if they put any kind of Halloween theming in the woods for riding on the train. As it is, there is another skeleton over here in the caboose. I guess you could call it the caboose. There's only 2 train cars, but the caboose of this train. They have skeletons on the banner in front over there. Let's see, let's hurry up by this train that's playing some loud music and get by this crowd of people. Got some spider webs and pumpkins over here. A couple of little knickknacks here and there. Looks like the way you would decorate an elementary school classroom for Halloween. But I'm not taking a shot at Knoebels. Like I said earlier, somehow these kind of decorations work in a place like this. I actually really enjoy them being here. Coming in, I was expecting a lot less, so the fact that they did all this is really impressive. Let me see if I can cross the traffic to look at the potato cake building. That's a fun decoration right there. Here's a look at the entertainment board. You can see everything that they have going on today. So 4 shows for the Hallo-Fun Freight Show, 4 shows for Rattlin' Bones in the Oasis Cafeteria. Oh, that was the stage with the purple and the full moon backdrop, the Rattlin' Bones concert. They have Elliot and the Dread Pirate, that was the marionette show. And then they have some accordionists and a brass band. So, several things to watch today. Looks like a witch lost control of her broom. Crashed right into the guest services sign. I like these little decorations too.
What are you doing up there, bud?
So we're here up on top of Impulse. They also have this little photo opportunity as you walk into the park. It's not very Halloween-y, but it is good for fall, having all these flowers here. You can listen to the wonderful sounds of people screaming as you're having your picture taken. We actually didn't walk by Impulse as we entered the park today. It's the first time we entered the park without walking by Impulse, so we never noticed all this. Another witch who took a little spill over here. And then the big witch up here. Ooh. She's got those kind of eyes that look like they'll turn on and she'll talk to you too. I don't know if this one's working or not, but I'm pretty sure at some time this one was talking and looking at you. I like those decorations. Those are fun. Like the skeleton we saw earlier today. It's a shame this one's not working. This is very witch themed. They have these banners, and they also have this little witch over here crashed into the hay bale. They have a little Knoebels backdrop over here with a couple of jack-o'-lanterns and a giant spider. And then this Happy Halloween banner against this wall with the giant spider web. Here's a better look at the giant spider on the backdrop. Looks like it might actually be made of wood, I'm not sure. Oh, here we go. There we go. Nice looking display piece as you enter the park. Let me see if they have any, just real quick, do a quick once over here, see if they have any Hallo-Fun items in here. They do have this backdrop here with the Happy Halloween and the 3 dancing skeletons. Let's see, they have a whole bunch of shirts, but it looks like it's standard stuff. And they have these little backpacks. One of the backpacks has Creeper on it. I don't remember seeing these backpacks before, but then again, I don't really look too closely up there, up on the back wall. Oh, now this is right up my alley right here. Hallo-Fun Weekends pin. I enjoy collecting pins, so that's cool to see that they made one for this event. Oh, and they made a giant flume pin that I've never seen before. Also, if I've never shown it on camera before, they also have a Knoebels pin. Oh, and that one's different. Never seen that Knoebels one. So most of these pins I've never seen before, except for this one. That's the only pin that I've seen from a previous visit.
Now, do you need to know your balance? Because it's not on.
No, I'm good.
Okay, thank you. You have a good evening.
Come on, bud.
Hello.
They have this Haunted Mansion 50th mug that I've never seen before that looks like the tickets that we've been collecting all season long. I think Jen would like this one if she gets over here. They put a penny press inside here that definitely was not here last time we were here. Still nothing Halloween themed, but those pennies are pretty nice. Including the Skyway penny, which we've never gotten a chance to ride the Skyway. I see that it's actually open today. We haven't seen it open much. There's a mug over there that looks just like all the tickets we did. Let's see, a bunch of assorted knickknacks over here. I don't see that they have the Haunted Mansion. Oh, yes, I do. This right here, the Haunted Mansion 50th throw that they've been selling. They only have one on the shelf here. That's a nice looking throw, but it's a little expensive, especially by Knoebels standards. Their prices are pretty fair, but that's a little on the pricey side. So, nothing outstandingly new and exciting, but they do have a few things that are pretty fun in here. Well, somebody got a little bit sick. Well, they have another one of the giant skeletons out in front of the security. I like what they did with the place. Another skeleton over here. A little touch, a little skeletal bird with him too. That's cool. They actually took the time to decorate security. Do you talk? I guess you do because you have eyes looking at me. Well, no, I guess it's just the eyes. His mouth can't move. And this scarecrow is animatronic too. And by this scarecrow, I'm talking about this scarecrow. Ooh, that one's actually a little bit on the creepy side. I wasn't expecting that. What's with all the statues with the realistic eyes?
You came along. It's pretty lonely out here all by myself. If you don't mind, maybe you could stay with me a while. It's tiresome staring off the colors. Sure.
I'd rather not stay with the creepy scarecrow.
Oh, okay.
I assume these trees over here are an advanced preview of the Joy Through the Grove, because they definitely are not Halloween colored. That's funny that they're keeping these lights on even this time of year. So here we are at the front of the park. You can see how full the parking lot is and all the cars that are still making their way into the park. Also an advanced look at a photo opportunity here for Joy Through the Grove. Cosmo, Dexter, and why do I always forget her name? Jen knows what it is, but I can never remember her name. The three of them in the truck together. Remind me of the fox's name one more time. Oh yeah, Pepper. There we go. I always forget Pepper for some reason. I'm not sure why. So they also, as you enter the park, it's kind of a shame that we didn't enter the park the normal way this time, because they have a new Knoebels sign over here now for the season, for the Hallo-Fun Weekends. They really put spiders, yeah. They really put skeletons on everything around here, which there's nothing wrong with that. That was just unexpected. Jen getting the last picture of it. And so with that, now that we're in front of this sign, going to do this. And so with that, I think we'll call it a day on this live stream. So thanks a lot for tuning in. If you're catching the replay, we hope you enjoyed the replay. If you wouldn't mind giving it a thumbs up, we'd really appreciate it. That would really help our channel. And also subscribing to the channel would be a big help too. So if you don't mind, please check out our Instagram page. I'll have a... Let me do this. Okay. So if you don't mind, please check out our Instagram page, which I'll have a link to it in the description box, as well as a link to Threads. So thanks a lot for watching. We appreciate it.